All right, everybody, I want to welcome you to today's free training only from workingwithbert.com. As you know, I'm Bert, and that's my wonderful wife. Together, we make up workingwithbert.com. I want to say thank you so much for being here today. I'm extremely excited for our guest today, okay? Got an amazing guest that I'm really excited about, heard a whole lot about, been following a good bit, and I'm excited to have him come and share with you, okay? So kind of give you just a little bit of thought-provoking insight here. Hey, our guest today is sometimes referred to as the Mr. Universe of marketing. Hey, my guest tonight has a client list that has included talk show hosts, and such, and New York Times best-selling authors, universities, huge businesses, and one project that he organized actually reached the Oprah show. Hey, this is one guy you really want to learn from, okay? Now, believe it or not, ABC News says, and we're talking about the mega hit movie and book called The Secret. AB News said the marketing campaign behind The Secret is going to go down in history as the greatest case study of viral marketing ever done anywhere. This is one guy you want to learn from tonight, okay? So after The Secret, which was no secret, this thing went all over. Dan began focusing, and he has been focusing on, well, social media, mobile marketing, and most importantly for you, tonight, he's going to show you zero-cost marketing. Hey, the graduates from Dan's training programs have become industry leaders, authors, college lecturers, paid consultants, successful mobile marketers, and thousands of business people from all around the world have used Dan's strategies to help them market their products and services. Hey, whether it's online, offline, mobile, most people consider Dan Hollings to be the go-to guy for the best blueprints and marketing strategies on the planet. Dan, are you live?
I am live and I am revved up. How could I not be?
Man, hey, we're excited. I mean, having somebody like Dan teach us, look at the stuff you've done. So we are excited and so glad you've decided to join us, Dan. I'm going to swap and I'm going to pass you the baton.
That sounds wonderful, and give me 1 second here to get my screen up. Okay, so you should be seeing my screen now.
Fantastic.
Red and black screen. Okay, great. Okay, I appreciate everyone joining me tonight, and I have an absolute massive amount of information to share with you. But before I do that, if Bert hasn't expressed, who I am and what I've done, I want to take just a minute to give you a feel for how significant not only some of the campaigns I've done have been, but the fact that I've done many of them without spending any money at all, which is our topic tonight with zero-cost marketing secrets. It's true that I worked with a client that put out the project that everyone heard of, The Secret Movie, The Secret Book. We did hundreds of millions of dollars in business, sung a little movie, and we actually did a lot of it before we got on Oprah. An awful lot was done before that. Now, here's what's really cool. If you were to look at Alexa, that's the ranking company owned by Amazon that kind of gauges the popularity, reach, and traffic of all the big major sites out there. If you were to look at the campaign for The Secret, that's what you see on the screen right here, you'll notice that in blue, that's when we put up our landing page, and the red line that comes in a few months later, that's when the actual site went live and we started selling the movie. What you're looking at is an Alexa #1 mover and shaker, and that means you cannot get any bigger than what that was. When this was done back in 2006, 2007, it was the biggest thing that happened during this time frame on the Internet. That's how big this campaign was. And I'll repeat again what Bert said earlier. ABC News said that the marketing campaign behind The Secret is going to go down in history as the greatest case study of viral marketing ever done anywhere. The only problem with that is that it should say it was the greatest case study of zero-cost marketing ever done. Of course, ABC didn't know that we spent virtually no money on the project, but indeed, that's even more of a secret than the secret itself and the fact that most people think it was viral marketing. So as I go forth tonight, and I'm going to show you some things that are jaw-dropping, you're going to be able to walk away knowing how to do some stuff that you never thought you could do. If you want to dig in deeper, yes, I have a training program. I'll talk a little bit about that at the end. But here's what I want you to keep thinking about. There's going to be a little bird in the back of your head that's going to keep saying, well, wait a minute, there's got to be a catch. Whatever Dan is telling me, it just can't be real. This can't work. I want you to keep reflecting back to the screen you're looking at right now, the slide you see right now, because this is the proof that you can be extraordinarily successful. You can bring in an incredible amount of money without spending a single dime. And here's the proof. Now, I've done it in many other cases. In fact, when The Secret hired me as their consultant, they really lucked out because they had to pay me a monthly fee for my consulting services. But once they paid that, they didn't have any more money, but they didn't realize they had hired a cheapskate. That's right. I had been practicing not spending money in internet marketing for years. I mean, why spend it if you don't have to? And what's really cool about today's internet and today's mobile web is that it's become even easier than it used to be. So I'm going to take you on a journey today, and this is what I call a journey to zero. It's a journey where everything I show you, everything, costs nothing. And the sessions that I put together to take people deep into this, it's called Zero Cost Marketing Secrets, and I call myself the Czar of Zero. Now, I don't know how to spell Czar, as you can tell, but nonetheless, that's what people are calling me, the Czar of Zero, because I'm going to show you how to do everything without spending a dime. The reality is that you and I and most people in marketing, most small business owners, entrepreneurs, we're all addicted. We're addicted to thinking that we have to spend money in order to make money. And in a lot of ways, we kind of like this. In other words, spending money does make us feel good. We wake up, we've got an idea for a product or an info product, or maybe we're an affiliate marketer, whatever it is, and we start putting together a little marketing campaign. We buy an autoresponder and we get our landing page up. We might have to have a programmer do a little of this and get our shopping cart all ready and whatever. And before you know it, we have a recurring fee, multiple recurring fees coming on. Because if you're like me, you start working on a campaign, you think you're going to be done in 30 days, and what does it take? 90 days. But what happens is those tools that we set up, we're spending money on them. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if we woke up one day and on television there was some big drug company like Pfizer selling a pill for all of us, a pill to cure what I call the RDTD Syndrome. What's that? The recurring ding-to-death syndrome. We've all got it. In fact, I've done this before, and you should try it. Pull out your credit card statements and start looking through them, and I bet you can find recurring dings on your credit card statement from stuff that you've signed up for that you're not even using. I do it. I even do it today. You'll find a tool. It looks really cool. You'll pay, $5 a month, $10 a month, $19.95 a month, whatever, and you kind of halfway get it set up, and then you get distracted with life and other things, and all of a sudden you forgot about that tool, and you're off doing other things, and then 6 months later, you're wondering, what's this? $19.95 for what? I don't even remember what it was. We've all done it, and you're probably doing it right now. It's the recurring ding-to-death syndrome. We've all got it, but there is a cure, and that's what we're going to do tonight. Now,